Hey, third graders. I wanted to touch base with you guys again because I've gotten a couple of messages in case anybody is having difficulty diagramming sentences. Okay, first and foremost, you got to know your parts of speech, all right? If you don't know your parts of speech, it's going to make it extremely difficult to diagram a sentence, okay, and to identify the parts of your sentence. So first, we're going to start with what is a noun, okay? A noun is a person, place, or thing. A person, place, or thing, all right? A thing, egg, dog, table. Okay, a person, mom, dad, boy, girl. A place, museum, school. A noun is a person, place, or thing. Next, your verb. Your verb, okay? Your verb or your predicate. This is the action, whether it is an action word or a being word, okay, or verb. So an action verb would be like speaks, eats, jumps. A being verb would be is, are, has, had. Those are being verbs, okay? I am. I is the subject. Am is my predicate / verb, okay? That is a being verb. I jumped. I is the subject. Jump is my action verb, okay? You have to be able to know your parts of speech in order to diagram. Again, like I've mentioned before, predicate is just a fancy word for verb. When they're asking you for a simple subject or a complete subject or a simple verb or a complete verb, your simple is going to be one word. Simple subject, simple verb, it's going to be one word, okay? Now your complete subject or complete verb may be one or more words, okay? The girl. The girl is my complete subject, all right? Has talked. Has talked is my complete predicate or complete verb. All right, so those are the main two elements of any sentence. Now you also have an object. I walked to school. Where did I walk? To school. Okay, so in my line for subject, I would have I. For verb, I would have walked. And then school is my object. So school would be in that third blank. Now to would be underneath school. Where did you walk? To school, all right? So that's that sentence. An adjective and an adverb. An adjective is a word that describes a noun. The tall boy. Tall what? Tall boy. Tall is describing a noun, so tall is an adjective, all right? An adjective. That is describing a noun. Next, adverbs. What are adverbs? We talked about adverbs for weeks. They are adding information to your verb. They tell when, they tell where, they tell how. Remember, I walked outside. Where did I walk? Outside. I walked slowly. How did I walk? I walked slowly. Both of those words are adding information to your verb. So I just told you where and how. When? Yesterday. I walked yesterday. When did I walk? I walked yesterday. Adding information to your verb. Before you can diagram any sentences, you have to know your parts of speech. Those are the parts of speech that everyone should know. A noun, a verb, an adjective, and an adverb. You have to know that. If you're confused or don't understand or whatever, then repeat this part of the video before you move on, okay? Now, if you're back with me, we are going to go over a couple of more examples because you know what? I do not want anyone upset or stressed out. I don't, but I do want us to learn, okay? So what I'm going to do right now, I was about to lick my finger, but I didn't. Think about our other video. We've got to keep everything out of our mouths, all right? So no hands, no hair, no pens or pencils in your mouth. All right, so 10 and 11, you've got that covered. But let's see, 17, pages 17, 18, 19, and 20, today's assignment. I went over number 1 with you, and then I went over the last one. But we're going to do some more in between, okay? Let's do a few more. Let's do all of the ones on page 17 together. All right, so we already did 2.1. 2.1 was the students read books. Let me see if I can move this little pencil holder. The students read books. We went over that. What part of speech is students? The students read books. That would be a noun, right? It is also the subject of your sentence. Which word is a verb? Read. That's an action word. Read. Is this a statement or a question? Do students read books? It's a statement. All right? Now look at the line, and I know I'm repeating, but I feel like maybe some people, it would be beneficial to hear it again. Okay, so that's why I'm doing this one again. All right, so students would be my subject. So that would be in the first line. The middle blank is read, and the last blank is books. That's your object that you're reading. Now on that bottom line underneath students, you will put the, because these students is your complete subject. Okay? Let's move on. Get with me on 2.2. Jacob buys a red truck. Okay. Who is our subject? Our subject is a noun. Who or what, okay? In this example, it's who? Jacob. Let's go to our diagramming line and then we'll answer the other questions, okay? Because I think diagramming is what's really killing people. All right. Jacob buys a red truck. Who or what is your subject? Jacob. Jacob is your subject. So in that first line on your sentence diagram, you will write Jacob. Now the middle blank is what he does. What does Jacob do? He buys something. Jacob buys. In the middle line, you should have the word buys. That is an action verb. It is something he is doing. All right? In the last line, we need our object. What is Jacob buying? Jacob is buying a truck. Okay, remember my tip. Sometimes cross out the extra information to get down just to the bare minimum of your sentence so you can identify parts of it, okay? So what does Jacob buy? He buys a truck. Write truck in that last line. Now on your last line, you have two lines going underneath it. All right, these are words that went with the word truck. So let's see. Jacob buys. What does Jacob buy? A red truck. So in the two lines under truck, you will write A and red. Now let's go up and answer questions 1 through 4 on here. Is Jacob a common noun or a proper noun? Okay, well, proper noun, as we went over a couple weeks ago, is talking about a specific person, place, or thing, right? The Museum of Natural Arts and Sciences, St. Alphonsus School, Jacob. Those are proper nouns, all right? A big clue to let you know if it's a proper noun or not is, does it have a capital letter? Does it have a capital letter? Now, Jacob did have a capital letter because it was the first word in our sentence. But in addition to that, Jacob is talking about a specific person, and that is his name, Jacob. It is a proper noun. Number 2, which other word is a noun? They're not asking for the subject. They're saying, what's another word that's a noun? Truck. Truck is a noun. That's a thing. A noun is a person, place, or thing. Next sentence. What part of speech is red? Okay, let's see. Jacob buys a red truck. What type of truck is he buying? What is this adding information to? Is it adding information to a noun or a verb? If it is describing information to a noun, it's an adjective. If it is adding information to a verb, it's an adverb. I'll read it again. Jacob buys a red truck. What type of truck? Red truck. Truck is a noun. Therefore, red is what? It's an adjective. Yay! I know all of y'all got that. Okay, red is an adjective. Then number 4, diagram the sentence. We already did it. Let's look at number 3, 2.3. 2.3. It's the third example on this page. She plays the piano. So first we're going to diagram our sentence. We're going to break down this sentence and we are going to understand this sentence 100% before we answer any of those other questions above. Let's diagram it. She plays the piano. Who or what is our subject? Think. I'm going to give you a second before I give you the answer. Who or what is your subject? She plays the piano. If you said she, you are correct. She. Yes, she. So put she in your first line. She is your subject. Next, working on our second line. Our second line is our verb or predicate, whichever word you want to use. It's fine, okay? She plays the piano. Well, we know that your verb is the action, okay? It's what's being done. Whether it's a being verb or an action verb, it's what's being done. So what's being done? She plays the piano. You tell me. Tell me. I can't hear you, but I'm going to pretend. Yes, you're correct. What is being done is that she is playing the piano. So your verb or predicate in this sentence is plays. Now, let's talk about the object. What is she playing? I'll read it again. She plays the piano. I'm going to wait. Tell me. I can hear you. Yes, that's correct. What does she play? She plays the piano. Put piano down as your object. Now, as we can see under piano, we have a little line. So that is more information or more words that go with your object piano. I'll say it again. She plays the piano. What does she play? The piano. What word are we putting in that bottom line? I'm listening. I'm waiting. What is it? Yes, we're putting in the word the. Please put the word the on that bottom line. And you know what? I'm going to do one more example with you guys. Hang with me. We are here to learn, not to stress. Okay? I want us to be able to identify our parts of speech. Okay? That is our goal here. We have to pull out information. Oh my goodness, before I move on, let me answer questions 1, 2, and 3. I'm so sorry. Okay. So back on page 17, our bottom example. Number 1, what part of speech is she? Well, we know it's a subject. We know it's a subject, so it's either a noun or a pronoun. Okay? So she, is that a noun or a pronoun? Tell me. I want you to tell me right now, what are your pronouns? Okay? I'm listening. I'm listening. Your pronouns are I, you, he, she, it, we, they. Okay? Those are our subject pronouns. So she, what part of speech is that? Yes, it's a pronoun. It is. It is. It is. It is a pronoun. Put pronoun in that blank. Number 2, is the verb in the present tense or the past tense? I'll read you the sentence. She plays the piano. The present tense is it's right now. It's right now. Okay? It's not in the future. It's not in the past. It's right now. She plays the piano. Plays, that's present. Write present tense in that blank. Now, if it would have said, she will be playing, that would be future tense. If it said, she played, that would be past tense. But it doesn't say that. It says, she plays, therefore it is present tense. I knew y'all knew anyway, okay? I just wanted to make sure. Next, number 3, is the sentence a command or a statement? She plays the piano. You tell me, what is it? Is it a statement or a command? Yes, it's a statement. Now, if I am talking to my daughter or my son and I want them to practice and I say, play the piano, that is a command. But that is not what this says. It says she plays the piano, therefore it is a statement. Now we will move on. I am going to do one more example for you, and I really hope that this clears it up. But if not, get your parents to email me. Get your parents to message me. Drop a comment below. I do not want this to be a torturous activity. I do not want tears. I do not want tantrums. We do not want drama. Okay, what we want is learning. Okay, and I am here to help. So, page 18. Example 2.4, we're going to do what we did on the others and diagram the sentence first so we can identify the parts of our sentence and then answer the sentence above in 1, 2, 3. And I'm not going to forget this time, I promise, or I hope. So 2.4, page 18. Get with me. The spider spins a web. The spider spins a web. Okay, my complete subject is the spider. My verb is spins. My object is a web. Now we're going to break it apart in the diagram. So, first part, top line, spider. That's my noun. That's my subject. Spider. What does the spider do? Spins. That is my verb or predicate. Spins goes in that middle line. What does the spider spin? A web. Okay? So in the last blank, we are going to put web. On our top line, we should have spider, spins, web. Now on the bottom layer with the diagonal lines, we're going to fill in that information. So in the first one, underneath spider, what word are we going to put? You tell me. What word? Yes, the. Yes. The spider. So on top, you'll have spider, and on the bottom diagonal line, you'll have the. In the middle, you will have spins. Okay? At the end, it says web. Underneath web, there's a diagonal. What word are you going to put there? You tell me. Let's look at the sentence. The spider spins a web. Yes. Yes! If you said A, that is your answer. Okay? A. So on the top line, spider spins web. Bottom diagonal line, under spider you have the, and under web you have A. Now let's go up and read those sentences. We'll answer questions 1, 2, and 3. So, what is the complete subject? The spider is a complete subject. If it asked for the simple subject, what would you have put? Yes, you would have just put spider, but it asked for the complete subject. So please put the spider. Next, which part of speech is spins? Think about it. That's an action. That's what somebody's doing, or the spider is doing. Spins. Spins is a verb. Put verb in that blank. And number 3, is web a singular noun or a plural noun? Well, let's see. Is it web or is it webs? Are we talking about one or more than one? If we're talking about one, it's singular. If we're talking about more than one, it's plural. So, web, is that singular or plural? Yes, it is singular. Okay, listen. I am crossing my fingers and my toes that this helps you. All right, I want you to get through this. We're going to get through it together. Okay, I wish I was with you, but this is the next best thing. Okay, so work hard, put a smile on your face, and let's get this done. Let me know if you have any other questions. Bye.